Level check. Check, check, check. Okie dokie. Quiet on the set, boys and girls. Getting ready to go live on the radio. Zoom Room video sponsored by the VMC.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida, with two idiots misinterpreting the news so you don't have to. Lunch with Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz. And Jack, well, he's got something to do today because he just doesn't know how to tell his bosses that he gets a frickin' lunch hour and to respect his lunch hour. But he's got work to do, so we're going to be doing it without Jack today. And I see Candace taking Jack's seat as a warmer, showing up just in time to do that today. What's up, Candace? We got Bridge Troll joining us. We got Tummy Rumble Thunderbottom joining us as well on set today. And of course, that's right, Dwip. Jack off. Everybody can go just jack off today because that's just the way it is. But when you make stupid kind of money like he does for sitting at home doing what he does, you placate the boss from time to time, and I can't hold that against him. So let's get Fruck Awesome Friday started off right. We're going to open up the giveaway today. To get started, exclamation, I love free shit. I see Vosh out there, I see Botox out there, I see the Maynard out there, I see Dwip out there, and a bunch of others joining us. Making our announcements here again. Fruck Awesome Friday. We've got some interesting stuff to talk about. We've got some not so interesting stuff to talk about. And some random musings and ramblings from, well, of course, yours truly. So let's get right to it. You guys know what to do. If you all want more giveaways, make that little bar there move. Hit us up with some bits or throw us a sub, and we'll get down to it. And Bridge Troll hitting us up with Fry Yay 300 bits, and that's gonna get him a mystery game key. Let's open up the mystery game keys and see what that's gonna get Bridge Troll. Don't forget, 300 bits will get you automatically a mystery game key, and he's got himself a copy of Neon Chrome. Neon Chrome. I don't know what this one is. I don't have this one in my collection. What is Neon Chrome? Neon Chrome's $14.99. A ruthless twin stick top-down shooter with procedurally generated levels and destructible stuff. So going out to Bridge Troll for 300 bits. Thank you, BT, getting us started here on Fruck Awesome Friday. And look at you right there at top, making it easy for me to go ahead and give that to you. There you go, Neon Chrome. Hopefully you don't have that. Barbie's biggest boy. Yeah, we should search for some games like that just for shits and giggles. But we're going to jump out to the Tweetiverse. I saw this out on the Tweetiverse, and I was going to share it in our Discord, but of course, it wasn't all that. But I guess the folks over at the Shroud of the Avatar studio thought it was worth sharing, and I got a giggle out of it. And this is the meme that was out there. Let's bring this up in full glory. That doesn't work as well, does it? Because I'm in the way. But killing Lord British and the 8 virtues. Everybody's familiar with this meme. And that was posted yesterday for Throwback Thursday. But apparently some people complained about this, saying that this was not Shroud of the Avatar related. Well, we've killed Lord British here in Shroud of the Avatar. We had probably one of our best live streams during said killing of Lord British. So an hour ago, posted by Catnip Games, or posted on Shroud of the Avatar from, no, I don't know, it was from Catnip Games. They're tagged in it. But someone pointed out that it wasn't actually Shroud related. So for those who need a Shroud related, Shroud specific, this will have to do apologies for the new players who won't get it. And again, because I'm sitting here, Twitter is the worst, I know. Let me minimize this a little bit. We'll pull this out so you can actually see this a little better when I do that. How's that? And you can actually see that meme. Who doesn't get it? Jack's Coconuts. Yeah, well, funny enough on this one, because Jack does chime in over here. And, I gotta love the reply, because apparently even they forget, their own, Jack wants to know, when will I be able to leak coconuts? And actually, there's a reply to that. I didn't see that earlier. Let's see what that one is. Same one. Same one, which is, we'll go back here. Not just yet. Coconuts aren't as fast as horses, but unlike horses, they do not get stuck on small rocks and can jump. Hopefully getting that fixed soon. Just for those of you down at the offices, you all did fix coconuts where they could be deleted, and then you all broke it again. And we've been asking for you to fix it again ever since you broke it again. So if we could just get that fixed, apparently you all knew what the fix was because you fixed it before. So don't just say not just yet, because we used to be able to delete them for about 3 days before you all broke it again. Again, one of those things that y'all fix it, you break it, and then you forget to refix it. I just never understand that. Yeah. Is 1 step forward, 20 steps back, Tina. I know. But that's what we got out in the Tweetiverse. Not much in the way of information, just memes, coming out of the Tweetiverse. And then, let's see, I got another one that I guess I should run over here and jump and grab just for shits and giggles, because it's right here. So we're going to bring this on over. And again, not Shroud related, but I thought it was funny enough. And I think I'm gonna also have to break this one down so that we can actually see the whole thing. Let's go ahead and jump back over here. This showed up on Facebook, posted it from the Ultima Dragons. And you can use the Black Sword to kill Lord British, but not Baitlan. This is because Baitlan is protected by the Guardian, and the sword's limitation is it cannot kill a protected being. And as we learned shortly after his death, Lord British does not use protection. Hee hee. That's right. Jack would bitch about that because he'd say it was too scratchy and not broken in. No, the Crystal Sword probably wouldn't do that. The Crystal Sword has a maximum of 5,000 hit points for those who do not know. While it was originally touted as a one-hit kill anything sword, apparently they didn't like that. So they gave it a limitation of 5,000 points. So if Lord British happened to not be wearing his crown of invulnerability, then it might be possible to get him with it. But I think he still has over 5,000 hit points, which would make that the waste of the sword. And again, for those who went and used their swords, you all screwed up because, again, I knew it would probably change. I didn't. I actually did break down one of the couple I did have because I had multiples. Because hey, collector of rares at one point until we screwed the pooch on the rares. I'm not going to bore you all with that today because I think you've had enough of that this week already. We'll bore you with that again sometime next week, I'm sure. Yeah, it won't kill most bosses either. And yeah, the 5K is pointless. It was great when it was working as intended, which is a one-hit kill. Some people were actually collecting them so they can use 3 or 4 of them to slay dragons and stuff. But again, they're one-time use. So once you've used it, it was gone forever, and all you were left with was the hilt, in which then you can use that to make a trophy. But for those of you who were smart enough not to use yours, they were finally made usable as deco because they weren't going to do that, like they weren't going to do a lot of things. Finally did so, and if you want to see an original in all of its glory, well, I'm going to take a quick run over here and we'll stop playing music. Because in my house of a mess of all sorts of things, Shroud of the Avatar, I waited till I could actually put the originals up and not the copies. And these are original Royal Founders Crystal Swords and the Founders Crystal Sword, unbroken in their glory up there. And of course, my pride and joy, my Obsidian Sword +2, crafted by the man himself, Lord British. But of course, having these in their pristine condition, what is that sword? Oh, yeah, that's the Sword of Bahir over there, which is probably the best single handed sword in the game. And if anybody can tell me why I say that, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll give you 100 crowns of the obsidian just for telling me why that is the best single handed sword in the game. The Sword of Bahir. Bear? No, not because it's mine. Not because it's mine. There is a valid, good reason for it. And I'll give you all some time to figure that one out. But absolutely the best single-handed sword in the game. Even better when you have a pair of them and you use them as dual wield. No, not because of the light source. Not even close on that one. Rhymes with beer. That's right. Because it farts. Because it's from Ready Player One? No. Is it actually from Ready Player One? I wouldn't have known that. I don't recall that being something that I saw in Ready Player One. That's what Google said. Send me a link to that, Econ. Let's share that. Send me a link in Discord. I gotta see this. This should be interesting. I just skimmed. Okay. All right. You ready for the answer? I'll let you all wait just another minute or two. I'll let you ponder the possibilities. Because of Ernest? Who? Ernest T. Bass? No. All right. I'm gonna give you uh Ready Player One wiki. Interesting. And let's get rid of this garbage ad so that we can. Is that gonna do that? Let's look at this. The sword of Bahir is only mentioned by who? Ike? While Parvel is looking for artifacts that will enable him to fly up to the third gate in the wake of destruction of the capital of Anorak by the Catalyst. The item is returned to Adalec when Parzival, having gained administrative powers over the Aces, resurrects Artemis and along with other items. Indestructible as a result of being an artifact, other abilities are unknown. Interesting. I did not notice was pulled out of Ready Player One, and I don't think there's any mention of that when. Yeah, we watch that every night during dinner. We got that on, and yeah, Ernest T. Bass is a nut. Throwing rocks through windows. I tell you what, he keeps the Windows guys in business, that's for sure. But all right, for anybody wondering why I say that, the Sword of Bahir is a whatchamacallit, not an artifact, but a pledge reward. And as such, being a pledge reward, it retains full durability and never loses durability, so is always repairable up to full durability for the life of the sword, making it the best sword ever because it will never break or lose its full durability and always is repairable. Hence, the best single-handed sword in game. Aside from the fact that you can enchant it, you can do stuff, and I forget, is it actually a light source? That is probably a good one. Do I have one of those with me? I might actually have one on me as well. No, I do not. I do not have one on me. But I know I've got a couple of them floating around. But yes, full durability always. Can I salvage it? You can, but not salvaging mine. I believe it's got a skin. That's a good question. Is it salvageable for a skin? I mean, again, I don't know why you would want to do that with such a great little sword. And again, its props aren't too bad considering what it is. There it is. Yeah, will yield an eternal pattern, and It actually pretty much does look like the picture that you see there in that picture there. You can salvage your own. Econdas, are you just mesmerized by all the collectible crap I've got floating around here? Dark Blue Monkey, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you out there. But yes, very interesting. I did not know that was a Ready Player One reference, but nice to know. That's another one for the cookie bag. Yeah, you can get distracted hanging out in that room with all the crap that I've put in there because I used to just take everything that was, you know, a really unique item and just drop it someplace on the table. And if you look around, you'll find some stuff that you just may not see anywhere else. Uh, There's so much awesome in there. Yes, there is. Yeah, it takes a while to go through it all and look at it all, but it's there. But let's talk about some other stuff. Um, this one got a little interesting. I don't know if I want to go to the RNG observations yet, but let's go over to. We were going to start on this yesterday. Actually, I think we started on this a couple days ago. But Coswald has been out there doing daily QA. Um, yeah, right. Next month, the Sword of Bahir Heritage version. No, they can't do that because of pledge rewards. Thank goodness pledge rewards got spared with that. Something that they can't duplicate and they can't. Although they did it with vendors, I don't see what's stopping them from doing it with anything else. But it would piss off a lot of people if they did that. Next thing you see is the crystal swords out there in the vault, heritage items as well. But again, that would piss off a lot of people. But again, never stopped them before from doing that. So don't give them any ideas, please. Please don't be killing the rarity of my few rares that we've got left that are actually real rares. And especially since a lot of people scrap theirs, use theirs, and all they've got is the hilt to make the copy that they could make as deco. But Coswald has been doing a couple of visits out to the QA, and maybe I should go with this one first. Speaking of QA, this was another report. First off, this was a report we covered a couple of days ago. If I can get these right ones, there it is. The report of the NPCs and town criers being invisible. And we finally got a reply from Sanyo stating that thanks for the report. There was an issue with some recent server builds. This might be a symptom. An upcoming server publish may fix this, so I'll hold off on making a bug for this until verifying it's still happening after that. I was actually in the midst of making a comment on this when I decided against it, because Skeggy went ahead and reported the fact that the Brittany Estates town crier is invisible, and Sanyo again chimed in. Something went wrong with a recent QA build, and that the town crier may be a symptom of that issue. It may be fixed with the next QA publish, and I'm going to wait to see if that fixes it before he puts in a bug for it. So most likely, you will not see a fix. My question was going to be, are we going to see hence another patch less than a week before release, or are we going to have to wait for release to see this fixed? But apparently we're waiting for a QA release to see if that fixes it, in which case then I'm going to just take the assumption that we're not going to actually see this fixed till release 91 next week. So you're going to have to deal with those invisible NPCs, invisible town criers, for another week, it looks like, folks. So anybody who's running into that problem out there, suck it up, Cupcake. That's just the way it is. I don't think we're going to be seeing a patch to fix that, at least not on live. Yeah, so you could always try those out. Well, the Sword of Behir you can use anywhere. You don't have to worry about that. The Sword of Behir, like I said, does not break. It's pretty much indestructible and repairable to full durability at all times. So you can whittle it down to a nub, bring it back, and just throw a couple repairs kits on it, and boom, you're right back to 100% durability. No problem, no fuss, no muss. Again, why I consider it to be the best single-handed blade in the game, because again, you get two of those puppies and start dual wielding, and you can do some other cool stuff. But back out to what Coswald was talking about. That's the wrong topic. Today on QA, he's visiting some of the things that were broke and fixed, and offhand tack is landing critical hits once more. This was a bug that was reported that Chris had actually fixed the offhand attack, actually working the way it was, and it had stopped landing crits, and it is now doing so again in build 1205 on QA. This was just a couple days ago. And then sorting options for inventory. This is something I think we're all going to have to get used to. And Coswald has got a quick little video on this that I'm going to play for you all here, because for those of you who may not have seen this yet, you're all going to need to check this out. So let me make sure the volumes are turned up so that y'all can hear this properly before I hit play. And here we go.
Okay, so now for short sorting options, instead of tabs, you can drop down and you can be a lot more specific. So you can sort by blueprints and dungeon, books and paper, consumables, decoration, deeds and houses, equipment, locked for just things that are locked to inventory, materials, which actually might be quite an interesting one. Oh yeah, so this is kind of similar to the crafting tab, it looks like. Music and instruments, patterns, reagents, recently looted, which is cool. I wonder what the cutoff window for that is. Reset recently. Okay, so it presumably lasts until you reset it. Very nice. That's a nicer implementation of that. I like that. Just your tools. This is really good for doing repairs and stuff. And yeah, oh man, beautiful. I used to sort by crafting and do durability. Sort by durability, so anything that had durability would get shifted up, and it kind of worked. But this is actually pretty cool. I'll miss the tabs a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I'm used to sorting in that manner, so it's going to be an adjustment period. But in the end, I think I'm going to be a lot happier with it. Look at that. And they're not mutually exclusive, so these music things you can lay down. And so if I go to decoration right here, those same songs are actually still available also in the decoration tab. You can see them. So that's really cool. That is nice. Because there used to be some mutual exclusivity between things that would count as deco and things that would count as a consumable and all this stuff. So getting those crossed over so they could be in both tabs is actually pretty handy. That's really nice. I really like that.
Absolutely. And I got to agree with that. Actually having stuff show up in multiple categories is going to be cool when we have that fully enabled. Again, look for that coming up this Thursday. Azazel, no, because we covered this the other day here. Is actually in game right now. Sort recent loot. All you got to do is click on the button, and it will sort the most recent loot to the very top of your bag until you click that reset, or of course until you log out and log back in again. That will reset it to manually. But when you sort recent loot, you can just go ahead and that's how you're going to sell. Now, I do like this as a new addition. Of course, I would still like what's been asked for, which was the fucking loot bag. Just give us a loot bag, and everything we loot goes in the damn loot bag. This way, we just open the loot bag and we sort through that. instead of, I mean, if you're like me, I don't know how many of you, I'm just going to open this up and we're going to just peruse through this. But, if you're like me, you've probably got a backpack full of crap, and a lot of it's crap, that you just wind up, like, yeah, I got to like get these receipts out of here. You got a bunch of conversationalists. But again, the one great thing about a bunch of this crap is it weighs next to nothing. So allows me to carry a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. Interesting, Mom. I think I've tried that, but I just didn't, because when you change your outfits, I believe it dumps the stuff right back into your main backpack. So if you have your costumes in your secondary bag and you change costumes, I believe it dumps it right back into your main bag. And at that point, I said, "Well, then what's the case?" Yeah, that's what I thought. Is that again? Unless they've fixed that, which I doubt they have. Tina's confirming that. Um,
I don't do any of that stuff. I go, I kill, I come home. So anything that I have that's
uh,
in inventory, I know I just have to sort as it is.
yeah, see, I change costumes at least twice, three times a day, just because we do it right here on set. Then I change to normal. Then if I go out to hunt, I change into another outfit, which of course, again, then I've got all that still sitting in my inventory. But if you never change costumes, then yes, that can work for you, and that works. But thank you, Bad Fast, for the sub 3 months in a row, currently on a 1 month streak. And that's going to trigger a game of marbles and a giveaway. So Bad Fast, call out a track number or just say random. Make sure you're all entered and raffled up, because we're going to be giving away something. And while we're waiting for him to call that out, let's go see what we're going to be giving away. How about that? You on 69, that's Sean's track. But we'll go do it for you just because. It's Fruck Awesome Friday. Let's go out to the community maps. Let's hit more. Let's scroll down to track 69. 69 is the Chill Spitting Arena. The Chill Spitting Arena. Because we never do any 69 jokes around here, ever. Join in, because you got 69 seconds to get in on the action on the Chill Spitting Arena. And we've never played this. This really looks interesting to begin with. This looks like a big Plinko board. If anybody knows what the reference to that is. As we count it down. By the way, if y'all haven't noticed, added some new marbles. We've got the lizard's eye, or the cat's eye, whatever you want to call it there. And then, of course, we've got the, I forget what we call these, blobby things. $1 Bob. Come on down. That's right. It's no longer Bob. It's Drew. But yeah, you're dating yourself there, Vosh. Yeah, who's got a hard-boiled egg in their purse, on their person? That's right. Here we go. As we get ready to race the Chill Spitting Arena. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, yeah. Interesting looking track. And Sagewise currently in the lead. Ridge Troll in the lead. Ridge Troll's flaming bag of poo. Josh Halen takes it from him. We're mixing it up here today. Into the hole. And Vosh taking the lead. Bad Fast in second place. Crossfire Bugseye in third, with the rest of the pack chasing behind. Bad Fast slides right through that hole. Oh, so we have a couple options here. Oh, I guess if you plopped on down and fell through, or I guess we're about to find out what happens. Are we going to get shot out of a cannon, or are we going to roll backwards into the funnel? It depends on which way you fell. Tina taking the lead. Tina slapped around and Botox in for the win. Oh, that's an interesting one. If you get shot out of the cannon, you get to hit that wall and then slide on down. Does anybody actually take that path? Nobody took that path today. As we're waiting for Bridget Royal to finish it all up. All right, well, while we're waiting for him to finish things up there, let's go ahead and see what we've got for a giveaway. Let's see what the game keys are today as we scroll on down the category here. And I scrolled too far. And we've got a copy of Legions of Ashworld. Legions of Ashworld. And let's see what that's going for. Legions of Ashworld, $4.99, turn-based war game, adventure and strategic war gaming with a first-person view. And we'll see who this is going to be going to here. Let's go ahead and close the giveaway out. Pick ourselves a winner. And Mandelkoff, congratulations, you are the winner. And somebody's poking me in-game. We'll see who that is in just a moment. Here's Mandelkoff. Congratulations to you. He's got a copy of Legions of Ashworld. Legions of Ashworld for you. Congratulations. And Holy's looking for me. He's looking to sell me stuff that I just don't need at this time. But he knows I will buy it from time to time, so he's always got to hit me up at least once a week and go, "Hey, Laz, you need any stuff?" And I love people like that. I've got a lot of people like that. So if you got deals on stuff, you sell some good stuff, and you've got some good deals, reach out to me and let me know, because I do like to buy things, especially when I'm in need. And we are resetting the giveaway, so make sure you get in. And what is Tina talking about here? Maybe not on air. What maybe not on air? I must have missed something. Must have missed something. Anyway, moving right along. Let me close this out. One of the other things that Coswald did point out, by the way, is that the rewards containers are not on the inventory system. I would like to see those added, because how many times have you gotten one of them rewards and you forgot what it was or what the name of it was, and reward just doesn't do it sometimes? I don't know why that happens. It should, but it doesn't. And then I believe we've got another one of these. Or is this the same one? Oh no, that was yeah. This was the new one. Which new social tab has a nifty number to show friends online. We talked about that the other day. I looked at that on QA as well. Not a big fan of having that show up. Again, I know this auto hides up here, But when you may actually go up there, and then it shows the number of your friends online. The one good thing, while they did move the bug reporting, um, which is this tab here, is now moved over to this window, and it's the very top um, listing in the open a window. So report a bug shows up there, and it is highlighted when you do that on the QA as of right now. You've never not once used that? Used what? The report a bug up there, or just any of these tabs that are sitting up there? Yeah, always /bug. Absolutely is. I'm with you on that one. Is /bug is just a lot easier because I forget that that's even up there, except for when I accidentally hit it, which does happen from time to time. But props to Coswald for going ahead and doing that, just going through some of the changes, because we're not getting regular updates of what we should be checking out, what we shouldn't be checking out. They're far few in between. And again, one of our major complaints here, with the change of ownership, if you want to call it that, that the change of ownership brought a change of information being put out into the world, and there is a big, serious lack thereof since that happened, because we got rid of the stand-up, we got rid of the weekly notes, we were supposed to get some enhanced patch notes, which have never surfaced. We get all these promises of things. Chris was going to keep a blog that he was going to keep updated daily, lasted about 3 whole days. If you're not going to be able to keep up with the things that you promised, then don't promise them in the first place, people. Please, really. And I'm not holding my breath on another promise that's, I shouldn't even say it because most people don't know about it, so I'm not going to harp on it, but I'll believe it when I see it. And as of yet, I've been hearing about it for, well over 2 months now, and apparently it's been talked about on live stream, but we have yet to see it materialize. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. If you know what I'm talking about it, well, then you understand why I'm not giving much creed to it. So. Yeah, absolutely, Tina. Not knowing what's happening makes it hard to be excited about what's happening. Absolutely. Like the release of Book 2 coming up next month, literally within the next 30 plus days, supposedly. Book 2 is supposed to be released to the public, but is there an announcement anywhere that we can see, except for somebody might have mentioned it on a live stream that only 100 people watched? So that nobody except those 100 people knows that it was even mentioned. Book 2. Yes, episode 2. We don't have any rhyme, reason, or reasonable idea when to expect the finalization of episode 2, or whether there's the actual story is even being put together. All we know is they keep releasing new scenes in what is the episode 2 new lands, but the storyline to go along with that, stuff to tie it all into episode 1. We don't know anything about that. When we have a target date for release of any of that, we don't have any information on that. Basically, we got is a big donut, big zero. If you mean Book 2, no, I mean Book 2 for Shroud of the Avatar. And again, yesterday, yes, then that's what most people think. Need a hot dog for that donut. You better believe it. Let me see if I can scroll back to yesterday here. Yesterday, let's see if I can get back there. Because we talked about this, and somebody actually gave us the name. If you're out there today and you want to go ahead and tell us the name of it again, I didn't write it down. I'm looking. I'm looking. Yeah, I'm not gonna find it in all that mess. But yes, not called the Sword of Midras 2. There's it's got another name, and again, that your music, Fridge Troll? Did you give that to Tummy Rumble? Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go look. And yes, it's a physical book. Again, we know this. It was actually proofread by Ravlox and Scotty before it was sent back to Tracy, and then Tracy sent it off to the publishers, and it's been sitting at the publisher for quite some time now. But there was apparently mention that book 2 is going to be published next month. So. And somebody actually gave us the name of it yesterday. Again, I'll have to go back and sort through when I have some more time, because we are limited on time here, and I could spend the rest of that time looking for that one sentence where somebody told us what the name of it was. Somebody who was paying attention on Friday, apparently. But the book has a name. It's not the Sword of Midras 2, and it will be out next month, apparently, but you would think that they would have some hype going on. There'd be an announcement. There'd be... yeah, it's not available for pre-order on Amazon as of yet either. Yeah, I was hoping that whoever told us about that was out there again today. But what I will do is I will look it up from yesterday's show. I will go through yesterday's chats, and I will write it down, and I will let you all know on Monday. How's that sound? I will actually give you an answer on Monday. But yes, episode 2's book is coming out, part 2, which is supposed to be the outlines for the episode 2 in game, and yeah, you get the impression that no one at Fort has any idea how to do marketing. I think we got that idea real early on, Tina. You know, you sell pixel crack. You know, that's what you do, and you know, yeah, Fort Nip Catalarium. But something that I was discussing the other day, and I believe I remember who it was. I don't know. It might have been Mom. And Mom, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not going to be divulging anything that's top secret here or not. But one of the things that we came up with when we were discussing another topic was things that they could be doing to generate that revenue. And, you know, is one of those things, that they could be doing is they should be doing more like, again, we were talking with Jack about higher taxes and how taxes should have been higher and should have been left at that high number. And they says, no, people complain, so they got rid of that, got rid of the gold sink. And of course, my opinion was, no, you just got rid of a revenue sink, because if people got tired of paying those taxes or couldn't afford those taxes, that was a reason for them to A, buy tax-free deeds, and then B, upgrade those deeds eventually down the line to larger lots so that they had more storage room. So not only would you be driving sales for lots, you'd be driving sales for tax-free and pushing stuff like that, where you missed out by leaving taxes high. You missed out on a lot of sales that you could have got just by leaving taxes high, because people would have just bought tax-free deeds, which would have driven revenue. But no, we decided to give away free houses. We decided to give away the rent and make rent stupidly low. Yeah, Dark Blue Monkey, like I said, we already knew that it's not available on Amazon, and there's no pre-orders being taken for it yet. because there's no official announcement yet. That's my point. This book is coming out in a month, and and nothing, no fanfare, no announcements, no get no hype, no nothing. A blurb on a Friday stream that 100 people maybe watched. Again, you know, yeah, you'd think it would be on the website. You'd think it would be on Tracy's website. You'd think they would have pre-orders on Amazon. You would think they would be doing all this stuff with a month out from this book release, but no, nothing. I mean, even Richard's book had hype, had pre-release, had pre-sales. At least Richard knows how to hype a book. But and I don't know if Richard actually has credits on this book. I'm assuming he does. He co-wrote the last book, and I'm assuming he co-wrote this book. That's the way I understand it. But there you go, Bridge Troll. Waiting for the movie. Waiting for the movie Shroud of the Avatar. You'll be waiting a long time. Yeah, I tell people the game I play and what I do, and they go, "You mean like that movie with those blue creatures?" And I'm like, no, not Avatar. Shroud of the Avatar. It's got nothing to do with Avatar. But yeah, just missed opportunities. If you would have kept rents high, you would have driven tax-free lot deed sales, in my opinion. And of course, everybody knows that tax-free lot deeds are more expensive. Yeah, absolutely on that one, Mom. Microtransactions are microtransactions, and let's bring up the store. Many games out there, they're selling stuff for 99 cents, $1.99, $2.99. Right here on our sales, the cheapest thing we see is $2.40, which is down from $3 on sale. So while those couple items are, a few of them, let's just go. Let's go to the recently added stuff. $2.50, $12, $18, $4, $12, $7, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5. $5 close to a microtransaction. $10 for a stair set. You know what? $10 for a stair set. I'm sorry, you can keep it. By the way, for everything we released in the store, where is our craftable versions that we were promised? Emotes. How much are our emotes? Way too much. How much are our musical instruments? Way too much. Flaming bagpipes, $7. Really? $3 for a bagpipes. Come on. Pets and mounts. There we go. How about $8 for a cat? $10 for a goose. Yeah. $12 for an oracle. Those aren't microtransactions. Now again, we've had some of the highest prices in video. Yeah, chandelier prices per, not a set. Oh, but it's above your pay grade. I know. Now again, people mock this game for the prices of a castle lot, and let's just go. What is the price of a castle lot these days? Let's just go with the low end, the player-owned town castle lot. And a player-owned town city lot. City. Do we have a castle lot in here? I guess I'll have to do castle. We don't even have a castle lot deed available? What happened to the player-owned town castle lot deed? So city is the highest you can go now, buying out of the store. So player-owned town city lot deed, yeah, $250, whereas a player-owned town city water lot deed is $470. $470 for a fucking lot deed. Yeah, talk about microtransaction hell. I'm going to be able to, after paying for, yeah. Castles aren't impossible. Again, if you save up, you can do it. If you Farm a lot of gold and buy your crowns in game cheaply enough without paying any real money. You can upgrade eventually. But yes, castle lots into the 10, 12, $15,000 area. Again, in game right now, I guess I want to say the most expensive lot you can buy. I don't know. Let's go to Place Anywhere lots. Yeah, I guess the player-owned town, because for $370 you can get a Place Anywhere, but the water POT is the highest price lot at $470. So yeah, again, there's another one. Crossfire is deeds should be cheap because it generates the sale of deco items. And again, the more deeds you sell, the more people come. The more people come, the more deeds they buy. The more deeds they buy, the more deco they buy. The more deco they buy, the more money you make. It's just basic economics 101, brother. And again, many of us players understand that because we play games. I spend lots of money on video games, and I tell you what, I used to be one of them guys who said, subscriptions? I ain't paying no subscriptions. Yeah. You want me to make in-game purchases? Well, screw that. I ain't playing this game. I ain't making no in-game purchases. Thank you, Econdas. Eye of Scales is the title of book 2. It was in Jack's chat. That's why I didn't. Yeah, I was just gonna go scan through yesterday's audio, and I would have gotten it. I wouldn't have found it looking through my chat because it was in Jack's chat. So there you go. Eye of Scales is supposedly the name of the book 2 coming out next month. But absolutely, it's one of them things. Deeds should be cheaper because it drives things. And again, like I said, I was never going to spend money. Here I am. I've spent probably close to $20,000 on stuff in this game, and that goes for another one. Let's go out here real quick, because this one gets a lot of people as well. Let's open this up in a new tab. Let's bring this up. Let's go out to the player-owned towns, because this one always blows people's minds. How much do you want to pay for a player-owned town? How about $10,000? Who's crazy enough to spend $10,000 on a player-owned town? That's right. I got to pop this out because it's the only way I can see it. Come on. Only way we can get it here is for me to do that. That's right. $10,000. That's on sale from $11,800. Of course, the smallest town is a $900 town. That's back to normal price, and then they just go up from there. So, yeah, because I need a bigger place for no one to visit. Yeah, but people go. Who's going to be stupid enough to pay that? Well, you know how many of these we actually have in game? It'll wobble your mind, folks. There are bunches and bunches of these that people have bought, and we've got plenty. The reason why we have Terralopolises listed in the stores because fucking people buy them. That's why. Believe it or not, people have spent $10,000 just on a town, people. So. Yeah, while I gotta say that they're not doing it right, they are selling these insanely priced towns. 400 plus people. No, 400 plus people didn't pay 10,000. 400 plus people paid well over 750. I can tell you that much because I originally bought 3 towns over that price. One at 750, one at 900, and then here, let me log in real quick. I gotta just. Change that so I can log in so you can see the ones that I have, because I sold one, and of course, yes, I sold it for a profit. But yes, I was even crazy enough to go for one of those $2,400 towns, which I do have, which is now on sale for $18.99. But yes, I spent $2,500 on a town. I spent $900 on a town, and I bought another town, which I again sold. I actually bought it. It was a 750 town. I bought it for 650 off somebody who was offloading it, and I think I sold it for 850 when I finally offloaded it. So I made a couple $100. You know. Bridge Troll, you know what? I'm going to tell you, yeah, in a minute or less because, geez, I didn't realize we were out of time. Um, my reasons for doing this were very plain and simple. Where else are you ever going to get to own a scene in a game for your lifetime? Especially a Lord British game where you get to do whatever the fuck you please with it. You get to name it yourself. It gets to be in game, and it's there forever. So I've got my own scene in a Lord British game, and I'm part of gaming history for doing so. That was my reasons for doing it, and I'm sticking to those guns. But meanwhile, Fruck Awesome Friday is coming to an end very quickly here, so I am going to get over here, and I am going to look at the next game that we're going to be giving away. And we're going to be giving away a copy of Lucius 3. Lucius 3 to one lucky winner. So make sure you're all raffled up as I get the price on this real quick. And Lucius 3 currently going for $19.99. But yes, we're going to blow everything out of the water here today. We're going to wrap things up. We're going to close up the giveaway. Going to say thank you to all you folks for joining us here each and every day, because without you folks, we wouldn't be here. And that's what it's all about, is keeping you all entertained, keeping you all up on the latest. And of course, just spending an hour a day with you, almost like Mr. Rogers. But let's go ahead and pick that winner. That winner is Dwip. Drip, congratulations. You've got yourself a copy of Lucius 3 on Steam. We'll be back with more on Monday right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz. That's Econda sitting in for Jack, and we are NBNN. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you all on Monday.